Yeah.
But yeah. So Kilkeen, yeah, agrees with a lot what you're saying, my friend. So cheers for the comment, Kill. Rodrigo, there's talk of like we talked about this earlier of him being out for like 4 to 6 weeks or whatever. Um, how much of a blow would that be for you? Would we definitely need to get another striker in?
I
Or
mean, um, is it actually? Is it? The actual truth that he's out for that long? Is it an actual report
it
or?
isn't 1,000,000% confirmed. It's just like talk going round and stuff.
I mean, to me, I feel like it would be a bit of a miss. Like, it's like another thing as well. It's like part of it is like we need him because he's our main goal scorer, but at the same time, if you look at Patrick Bamford, we constantly go on and on and on. Like we need a player like Bamford. We need to play like get a player of his mould and Patrick Bamford this and Patrick Bamford that. And if you even though it was Accrington Stanley, you could see how much he
Yeah,
does. And the one thing I enjoy while watching Patrick Bamford is like he drops back into midfield. He's more so like a centre forward in my sense, like a target, like a centre forward target man, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
He can play as a number 9, but then he also drops back into midfield to be able to create that extra bit of space for players to run on. Do you know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah. And we've got plenty of like pacey players to like run onto. We've got like Sinisterra, Nonto, Rutter, who can, run onto and get in the box and be dangerous, can't they?
Exactly. And it's like this season, we can look at our team now and think, because I was actually looking and I was going to speak to you about it actually, and I was going to try like create a forward line. And I was thinking to myself, it's like it's so difficult because there's that many combinations now that we can. Um, there was so many like combinations when it comes to the attacking third, and if you look at compared to last season,
Mm.
we were screaming out for wingers to come out. We were screaming out for strikers. Then we were playing like Joe Gelhardt and Sam Greenwood and
Mm.
this and that, you know. Whereas now I feel like we don't really need to worry as much because we know full well that our attacking force with Sinistera, with Nonto, with Rutter, with Jack Harrison, you know, it's such a strong lineup, and Patrick Bamford as well. You know, it's such a strong force, and it would be a blow if he was out because obviously he's our main goal scorer. But at the same time, if Patrick Bamford can prove to himself and prove to us that he's
Mm.
capable of like finishing and keeping fit is the main thing,
Yeah,
then I don't really see an issue, to be honest with you.
no, no. Like, would you like another striker to like come in? Like we're linked with Perez and Che Adams, who's
Yeah.
like Che Adams, like as before I carry on, Phil, absolute legend. Buy one get one free with Lou intake. How you doing, Phil? Hope you're well, my friend. Um, yeah, so Perez is the latest one to get linked as well with like Che Adams. Would you like want either of them to come in?
I mean, I've always liked Che Adams. I mean, I made a couple of videos regarding the signing of Che Adams. I think it was around about Christmas time when we were supposed to be
Yeah,
linked with another striker. And I've always liked Che Adams. I mean, it's hit and miss with people. I mean, it's an agree to disagree situation again,
yeah,
because some people would look at Che Adams and think, well, I don't really like him. He don't really score many goals, but statistically, he averages really a rough figure of like 10 goals a season. And a
yeah,
lot of the time, clubs, fans are screaming out for a striker who in the Premier League to
mm,
score 10 goals. He hasn't really scored many goals this season. I think he's scored about
yeah,
4. But
yeah,
in the previous seasons, he scored 30 goals in 100 games for Southampton. And that's not bad while they've been in the Premier League, you know? So to me, I feel like it would be a good signing. Um, and on the
he's a nuisance as well, isn't
exactly, yeah, in a sense is a stockier version of Patrick Bamford.
he? Yeah,
We'll just say it like that, you know.
yeah, 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 definitely.
I think when it comes with like Jack Harrison and Paddy's Bamford, isn't it? Yeah,
mm,
just yeah.
yeah,
It's what I say. It's like Patrick Bamford offers so much more to this team. Like he'll drop into midfield, he'll create spaces, he'll drift wide, he'll get into the box, he'll do everything as a team. Whereas like with the likes of Rodrigo, he's a little bit more like Harry Kane. He'll
yeah,
just hover around waiting for the opportunity to score.
yeah, yeah,
You know, so
yeah,
I feel like players bounce off so well with Paddy because with the amount of um, like stuff he does for Leeds United in game time is phenomenal, honestly.
apparently in training as well, Rutter has been like linking up really well for with Paddy Bamford as well.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like I made a video a couple of months ago saying, is Rodrigo the long-term successor for Leeds United when Patrick Bamford was out? And I think this is when Rodrigo scored 6 goals for Leeds, I believe. And
Yeah,
I personally said no. Like in that present stage or this season, I say congratulations to him. He's done very well. Keep up the work. I'm enjoying what he's doing.
mm,
But for long term, I've always said we need somebody like Patrick Bamford because if we're going to be having the likes of Patrick Bamford or Rodrigo up front, I would choose Patrick Bamford any day due to his work rate and the chemistry he has around the team is so much better than Rodrigo.
yeah, yeah.